Alright, so I am back at it again with another live stream. Another Doki Literature Club live stream because why not? And this time I realized I need to do something that's kinda important. I have the warning screen up here, but yeah, I didn't do that last stream. But basically, if you are easily disturbed and certain things bother you, you probably shouldn't watch the stream all the way through because this is a horror game. I know a lot of people know about Doki and you know how it goes from a cutesy dating game to some questionable content. But I just want to warn you guys, so if you're ever feeling unsafe, you can click off the stream because as much as I love money, I do care about you guys. So just be safe whenever you're watching any of my streams, especially as I'm going to be delving into probably more horror games as time goes on. And if you're looking for some family-friendly content, I have previous streams from me doing Wizard 101 from before, you know, just to stay safe on my channel, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. You deserve to be safe. I do love you guys, so yeah. Just give me 1 second. Gonna plug some links because that's what I do. Yeah, everyone should watch my channel because I'm big funny. Plug that there. Gotta plug it to Twitter. Just plug it everywhere. Oh, and today I think I might have mentioned before, but I'm old and I forget a lot. But if you've ever wanted to know what I sound like sadly impersonating an anime girl, you're gonna find out today because this Doki literature gameplay is gonna include some grade A cringe voice acting. All the girls' voices are gonna sound the same because I'm not that creative when it comes to, you know, voice acting, but I'm still gonna do that because it'll be fun. Why not? Yeah, just give me a sec. I swear to God, I'm useful. Just, yeah, this stream hasn't even really started yet. Alright, here we go. And the game is warning you too. Yeah. I actually am over 13. I am over 13 years of age. I'm not just at least. I'm an adult. The music is so cheery and cute. I actually love it. Yeah, there's no game to load. I'm joking with you guys. Oh, well, let's play the skull last time. Let's do Zack this time. No, I can't put that out. Get demonetized. There, how about... That's a good... There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you understand the meme, you know this meme is probably dead. Oh, you can't put numbers in there. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'll just call myself Unit because that's a normal human name. My new name is Unit. If you know me in real life, you now have to address me as Unit. I won't answer to anything else. I don't know if I can do the cringe voice acting. It'll make me sad though. Alright, here goes nothing. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Because I'm a piece of garbage. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's not a dick move at all. However, I just sigh and idle from the crosswalk, letting Sayori catch up to me. Oh.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You said like that. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Unit.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it into you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Unit, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you
already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I don't know what's worse, the girl voice or the boy voice. They're both so bad. Please, if I die someday, don't play this clip at my funeral. Jesus Christ. I hate myself. I'm quitting YouTube after this video. I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This guy is actually like an absolute dick. Like, he's not a nice person. I don't like the character I'm playing. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's not me. I'm not a weeboo. I don't like anime. I just want you guys to know that. The character said that, but that's not what I'm about. I don't like anime, and anime is for neeks. I'm not the same as this freaking nerd.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't want... What the fuck?
God damn it.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That's a lie. No school day is like that. He's lying. That's not the truth. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That's relatable. I want that on my tombstone. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What a weeb.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Like a tard.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Oh, that hurt my throat. That was bad. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club, and I don't read because boys don't read, and that's a stereotype this game wants to perpetuate. Asshole. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Unit, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls because I've never seen a woman before in my life despite my best friend being a woman. This guy.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry, because he's a pussy.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
I'm having a hard time sorting out voices. I don't know who's a man and who's a woman anymore. I can't tell genders anymore. I'm stupid.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Unit. Monica smiles sweetly.
What is with that pose? That's so... Stop. Don't do that anymore. Cut it out. Oh, that's so fucking weird. Monica is seriously weird. Just enough. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little...
You too, Monica. Come sit down, Unit. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Honestly, I could probably make my voice go higher, anime girl, but that'd be really embarrassing. And the people I know in real life watch this channel. I don't want this to come back to haunt me. I'll try it though.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh!
Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. You don't ever get to see an image of the cat cupcakes, and that's upsetting to me.
So cute! It's kawaii. Ugh.
I'm gonna shoot myself after this stream is over.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Even though they established like 4 times that yes, Natsuki made the cupcakes, this moron is still wondering. Staying in school, children. Don't be like Unit. Don't be a dummy. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said.
Well, maybe. But not, you, dummy.
Alright, right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set, because they're actually in Britain, and as we all know, the Brits love tea. And that was racist. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Lets me enjoy my death.
Don't let yourself get intimidating. You're intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not...
Why do they all talk so retarded sometimes? Insulted, Yuri looks away. I'd be insulted too. Monica's weird.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Now I want some freaking tea.
I'm glad.
I probably won't play this whole game the way through. I'll probably stop at, well, I don't want to give out any spoilers, but I've already streamed this game before, so it's not really a spoiler, but after the Sayori side, I'll probably stop streaming. Probably. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. You know what? I just realized I should probably have the game files open just in case, something tippity pop pops up. Give me one. gonna actually do that. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Monica's a weirdo.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Um, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I swear, this guy is just a piece of garbage. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I highly dislike this character. He just seems really, really snotty and obnoxious. But that's just me. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, so Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. The girl voices are giving me a goddamn headache. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. That's why I just asked you, dumb broad. Jesus Christ. Also, for anyone wondering why I'm talking like that, if you heard me talk in real life and in other streams, the truth is I actually do have a pretty deep Jersey accent, but it usually only comes out when I'm upset or appalled or just I don't know. Usually it comes with strong emotion or it just slips out sometimes. But yes, this is actually how I talk. I'm not putting on a voice. And it hurts me on the inside. It hurts me incredibly deeply. But this is who I am, and this time I come to terms with it. Anyway, let's get back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I got distracted by how I just called her a dumb broad. But actually, she's like, you know, but no, I don't know. That's like he doesn't know. That's why the character asks. Get it together, Monica, you big dummy.
To be honest, I can't stay on the politics behind around all the major clubs.
I can't read, and I can't edit that out because this is live. Shoot me. Guys, just pretend I know how to read. I swear I do. It's just, it's hard. There's a lot of words in this. There's a lot of words in this, and I'm dumb. I think I'm gonna go and watch Space Jam after this. I deserve it.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
This is why last stream I didn't read because I can't read actually. I actually don't know how to read anymore. Is my voice like super loud? I can't tell. I hope it's not. I hope I sound like a normal freaking person.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Shut the fuck up.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
I want to fulfill a shot to my temple.
Monica is really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm
surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Well, it's about books, you big dummy. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
Like murder.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Because as we all know, reading is for nerds.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I can't read. Just ignore my reading errors, please. I beg of you. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Unit, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Yuri is probably my least favorite character, to be fair. To be real, she's not my favorite. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Oh, this is getting boring. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Stop with the low-key porn, please. Creepy.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex
Fantasy worlds. Ah, she's a Lord of the Rings fan. What a nerd. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna do some reading after this, Since no one ever comes to my live stream. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I was supposed to voice act, I'm sorry.
And telling a good story of such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading and boring as fuck. God. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level, which is code for this guy's a fucking dumbass. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
Where did you even come from, woman?
For someone as gentle as you,
mind your business.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What?
Why my voice gets so weird?
What gives you that idea? You left a scrap of paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were writing on a poem called Notice Me, Senpai.
Senpai. Notice me, Senpai. Please, Senpai, I beg of you, notice me, Senpai, notice me! That was strange, and I hope I do not do that again.
Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine.
Monica's kind of an ass.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
I'm telling you, Sayori is low-key gay. She likes girls. She's at least bi. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. What the fuck? Alright, fag bag Mickey, chill out.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess. Sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! You baka.
Every time I say an anime girl phrase, I just want to end my own life. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience?
Too, Yuri?
I keep forgetting. What is a man? What is a woman? What is voice?
Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, no, Senpai. I don't want to, Senpai. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I don't know what a man or a woman is anymore. Please.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Eh?
Ooh. Every time there's a question mark, I'm just gonna say ooh in a questioning tone.
Ooh.
Ooh. This is so bad. I don't have anyone to talk to, so I'm just cringe voice acting. Please, someone come to the stream and save me from my own misery. I'm very unfunny. It's so horrible. It's so bad. Anyway, we continue. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
No. Shut up. I don't want to do that. You can't make her do anything.
That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it. God damn it, Sayori. You're a piece of garbage, I swear. Sayori is just like, everyone else is looking at her like, bitch. And yes, that was a Dr. Phil impersonation.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. See, look at what he's done. He's upset all the waifus in one go because he's horrible. He's a horrible man. All four girls stare back at me with ejected eyes. What? I'm sorry, I thought...
Unit?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Because clearly, Unit thinks with one part of his body, and I'll give you a hint, it's not his brain. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club so that I can look at titties. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Unit, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Unit, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for club. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between girls. The four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Cringe romance novel. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. Alright, so last time when I did this, I was trying to attract Natsuki, my ultimate waifu. This time, I'm gonna do one for every girl and see how that adventure turns out. And I'm gonna start with writing one for, Sayori, because, why not? Oh, shit. Um, shit, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Um, alright, I think I got this. I think I got this. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh shit. I really, really don't know what's about to happen. I forgot to save my game. Hopefully I chose right because I haven't saved the game in like 4 years. So I gotta start here. Because it seemed like it was a tie between Sayori and Yuri, and I'm just like, um.
Hi again, Unit. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Unit. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
How about you shut the hell up, Yuri?
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have such a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Oh, sit exposed! Yo, MLG Earhart. Yeah, roasted. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Unit always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Unit can become good friends too. Sayori?
Hmm? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What could I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what, because I'm a thought and I only care about titty.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. What a surprise for a literature club. What? She gave me a book? Wowie.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it.
If this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. He's definitely not gonna read it. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her tense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related like this by myself? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That didn't solve the problem, though.
Hang on, let me just save right here.
What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing that speaks to their creative minds. What's this?
Sayori is talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
You fucking weirdo.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori could put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Jesus Christ! Oh, I can actually sound like Anime Boy for this. Ooh-ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Why the hell is she so close? I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school even have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. What a self-conscious piece of garbage.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in the brush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. What a pervert. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Roaster. Oh my god, yo, he's just going at her. That's horrible. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Eh? That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, this is so inappropriate. This is so weird.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. This is so inappropriate. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you might have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Why, Sayori? Why? Sayori, no. No, girl. Stop that. Bad Sayori. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
So stuffy. Ugh.
Not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
What a selfish brat. Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Yuna, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to read that. Whatever. I'm gonna do Natsuki first because she's still my waifu, so she's always gonna go first. She's first in my life. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not
Cute enough for your taste?
Do you want to get smacked?
Holy shit. I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced
That I wouldn't like it.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Natsuki is my waifu and she's really cute. Next poem is for her. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Unit. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Haha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a unit poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm just really happy you wrote one. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you here in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Unit. Deep down, you're really not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Whoa, it's time for me to walk away. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep you up forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Me. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this?
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's best.
Yeah.
The next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. It's getting kind of boring. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in the words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'll just make sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Alright, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fits the two together.
The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I got this is getting boring. I also hope that everyone else in the group gets valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a real opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? The changes of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street life to have withstood the test of time. The last to yet be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. Flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? Not really. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it was our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Unit. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually didn't want to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically being compared to a ghost, thinking of her last remaining place of comfort and put let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Oh god, you're so fucking boring, I hate her. It's a little more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. We'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi, Unit! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I'll have to. Don't worry, Unit. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's the sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expecting. Well, to each their own. You should be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little more biased to their own kind of style, but always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I will. Blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Why'd I do that? Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Instead of everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, no one of my poets can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. That's all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly blah 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 blah. Oh my god. I'm not reading the argument, I'm sorry.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Yuna did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. You like my poem too, you know. You even told me you were impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that you just appreciate my advice more than you appreciate yours. Uh-huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Uh-oh.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Unit started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they both noticed I was standing there.
Unit. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out after reading, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Unit. Wait.
There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Unit?
Well?
Oh no. Oh god. No. No. Help, Sayori!
Natsuki.
How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Unit? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, let's say you want to tell
Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh, that's not nice, Natsuki. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. I love Sayori. Sayori's the best.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
This is why Sayori's...
So this is why Sayori's vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah.
It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well,
I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
you could say that. She might be an airhead, but it's sometimes really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? Would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person that really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It's a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, but mostly. How about you?
Yeah, I'd say it's the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. But then looked at means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Unit! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
No, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise you're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. See whether they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Unit, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Hi. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yo, I swear to God, this guy. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, so next, I'm gonna write a poem for my waifu, Natsuki. Because she's the best. Ah, shit.
Kawaii, Datsu.
I want to shoot myself for doing that. My waifu is my waifu. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Unit.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing to do anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to go buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's still one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only is the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh damn! I forgot what a boy was again. That was me who said not Sayori. So now I've given my boy a woman's voice. Whatever. He'll be fine. This laptop is too hot to just put on my legs, so I have to like put a sheet on over my legs, and then I was laying down before, but I have to straighten up. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri! Tell you to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Roasted. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit.
Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. I forgot about this part. That was really anime, girl. That was horrifyingly anime, girl. Good lord, that was terrifying. I don't know where I drew that from. Let us continue. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... Eh?
Cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
It's because I repaid my restitution! Oh god, Sayori is beautiful. Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jeez.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
My tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Ah,
Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh. Sayori is savage. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey!
Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
No, I haven't either.
That's been unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, oh, I'm so used to reading an anime girl voice. Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall.
Oh shit, I got high-key distracted.
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. Always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should probably play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool.
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Unit.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Let's see. In that case,
best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No. Oh, really? I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Hanukkah! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up?
Sayori starts a bunch of stacked boxes and books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone manga, a volume of manga meant to stack various books upon the shelf. Various books on one side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the set.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that, Phil. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're just gonna judge, you can do it through the glass down that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was a tiny bit voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Unit. Consider this a lesson straight from Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, extra warning. Extra spooky warning. Spooky spook warning.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoved the book right into my hands. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't you stand there.
Natsuki grabs my hand and pulls me out of the closet because we're both gay. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say that's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. Think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters, and besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen, then that's what really makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't know, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time as when I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything just because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Haha.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Suddenly, still, of all the hobbies picked up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? They're all just Natsuki caps because I love her. Look at how small. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
You say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince one of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? Don't?
That's not.
Well,
I wouldn't really know.
what do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers sometimes, but it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Eric, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Oh? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. I'd appreciate if this could go back to normal and stop being annoying.
Okay, everyone. Are you all ready to begin with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said.
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what happens if I don't finish it? Yeah, Natsuki might beat the shit out of him. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. My waifu. A little back of him. I'm not sure. We'll start with Monica. I don't feel like reading much anymore. I think we're just gonna do a playthrough now. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry. No more voice acting. Kind of getting tired of it. I need to go get some water. But then I have to wait till after the stream. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh no! I've dropped in my cup. My cup. I might play the whole game through today again. I don't know if I'll act. Well, Monica, what the fuck? I'm going to the urine next. It doesn't even matter. I'll save it.
Sayori's an odd child. Honestly, Sayori is adorable.
Oh, she's so kawaii.
My baby. Aww. God. This one is a little scary.
I guess I could start cringe voice acting again.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event.
Blah 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 blah. No, I'm not gonna cringe voice act anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, after Sayori Nora, I will be yeah, this stream is getting boring with no one watching, so shit. Natsuki stays roasting me like, I don't know what to tell this girl. That's not nice. I'm shooketh. I don't even like Yuri, but I kind of want to get to that extra ending. I'm still not gonna tell Sayuri I love her. That'd be a lie. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, where did I load this up? This is weird. Hers is like the easiest. Okay. What the fuck? This is boring.
Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna lay back down. This is getting boring. Sorry, boys.
What a fucking nerd. Oh great, she's basically in love with me. Destroy him. Right? Dosuki's gonna beat the shit out of him. He keeps messing with him. Dosuki's hardcore. Here is a thought. I'm finna spend time with my waifu. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll probably do part two like tomorrow or later tonight. I have no idea. Yeah, to unlock the ultimate ending, I have to do like a lot more stuff. Ooferinos. Oh my god, she just uses me like I'm some kind of hoe. Promotion.
Yeah, crippling depression. He doesn't understand depression at all. Like, dude. Can't make depression go away, unit. Jesus. You're not. The impressive thing about this game is that it goes on for a while as a cutesy dating game. Like, half the experience is like genuine dating sim. She's got your ass. Like, it's just a prank, bro. LaMayo. Excuse me. I didn't mean to belch into the mic. She's me. It's like a cutesy part first, and then we'll do the rest. I mean, shook. Right? I like how she's just savaging people. Like, come on, Natsuki, that's not cool. Yeah, it's because she's aggressive and violent. Same. Same TM. Look at how adorable she is. Jesus Christ. Shook. I like how he just like later. Right? I like how it just interrupts our kawaii moment. So I'm gonna end it the cutesy way. I'm gonna go right back to there and do to the cruel. Because I'm like the worst.
My baby girl. Fucking Sayori. No, I just need to get up to. I just need to make sure. I was just save right at the button part, and I didn't because I'm. Okay. Uh, game. Something just showed up in the game file. So let's see what this is. All right. So, where's the music? Why is there no music? I just realized that. That's weird.
So it doesn't matter what I choose, he still wrecks or seal. What the heck? What is YouTube doing? Oh, I was about to get upset. Yeah, she's being creepy. No, I don't want to look at your bitch ass pamphlets, Monica. Yeah, no, serious though. I swear, for some reason, there's like no music, and I thought there was. Well, no. Where are my game files?